Hey guys, it is kind of late in the afternoon here on July 13th, but I wanted to give you a view of one of my tanks that I normally don't give as much attention to as maybe I should, but this is my what I call my ultra low tech tank. It just gets light from a south facing window. It is rather shaded. There's a brick house there and some trees and such, so it's not really ever in direct sunlight, but it gets a lot of good indirect light. Enough so that it is, in fact, able to sustain some plant life. They don't grow nearly like they do in my other tanks here, but everything in here has been in here for months, even with the snails picking at it. But there are some things in here that are of note, namely baby endlers. And I don't know, there are 20 or 30 of them swimming around in here, but I think they're super cool. And having a really bright background, in other words, being able to see through to the other side with light on the other side, gives really nice contrast to these small fish. They're much easier to see in here than they are my larger tanks. So I've given them, let's see, just a little bit ago, I gave them some baby mosquito larvae, which are about their size, mixed in with some larger ones that the bigger fish can eat. And it's about time for me to go back and start catching some more live food to feed the other fish. But even though this is a rather colorless tank, and it does have a chain link fence for a background, it's kind of cool. And I like the ultra low tech aspect. Often I think, dang, if I just put a light on there, it would grow plants a lot better. But there's something to be said about, sticking to what it is as it was intended to be. There's also something to be said about, plants grow better with more light, and that's really what is holding this tank back. It's got a lot of good other stuff, just very low animal biomass. Even though there are snails in there, it's still rather low for a 20-gallon tall. And otherwise, it's pretty cool. The electrical input is, there is what I would call a hang-on back. This was sold as I can't remember the name brand. I got it off Amazon. But it was an aquaponic filter, so you can put plants up in here. There actually is media up there, but all the plants at the moment are kind of outside. It's summertime, and we're in the south. But otherwise, I would be growing stuff like these guys up in the top of that. Actually, let's take a look for a second and see if my little dude has survived. Yeah, he survived, and I don't know what he is, but he's right there. So this was an experiment. Sorry for the focus problem. This is an experiment from earlier in the week. See that guy right there? I have found an image of this type larva as something listed in the insect larva of Arkansas. Oh, there we go. He actually moved now that I got out of the way. I guess he's tracking me like I'm tracking him. So sorry for the weird angles and such, but that little dude is a something, and I don't know what that something is yet. So we're watching, seeing what he turns into, some kind of fly or something. But I'm not sure yet. I found him in one of my buckets where I capture live food to feed other stuff. He's in there with a snail, it seems. But yeah, we're going to see what that thing turns into, so I'll know. And then yeah, hopefully he won't eat my snail. Hopefully he won't eat me or my fish. So anyway, that's what's up for now. Hanging out with the inside stuff in the window. I hope you enjoy it. I do. It's definitely different than a lot of my other stuff that has, a lot more plant life, a lot more light, a lot more electrical input. But this is cool too. It's just the other side of it. Catch you later.